Welcome, everyone, to Tech Talk Central. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Sarah.
Today, we're diving deep into a question a lot of you probably have. Which 4K streamer is the right pick? We're looking at two big players, the Google TV Streamer 4K and the Roku Streaming Stick Plus 2025.
Yeah, we've gone through the sources, specs, features, user reviews, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal here is basically to cut through the noise, pull out what really matters, and help you see the key differences. Maybe figure out which one fits your TV best.
Okay, let's get into it. We've got info on price, the tech inside, and importantly, how people are actually finding them day to day. So first, let's talk Google TV Streamer 4K. According to the sources, Google's really pushing this idea of fast, personalized entertainment.
Right, like bringing everything from all your different services into one spot, organized just for you.
And technically, it's got the specs
Fine.
up to 4K HDR, Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos sound, the whole package.
And what seems really central to their pitch is that user experience focus. Tailored recommendations, a watch list that pulls from different apps, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Plus, the sources make a big deal about the performance bump. They say it's got a 22% faster processor and twice the memory of the last one.
And 32 gigs of storage listed, which is quite a bit for a streamer.
Exactly. They claim that helps with loading apps quickly, smoother navigation, all that.
They also tweaked the remote. It's got voice search, naturally, for finding shows or just asking questions.
And controlling smart home devices, too.
Right. And it has a customizable button. Plus, and this is kind of neat, if you lose it, you can make the remote ring.
Useful.
Definitely. And they highlight being able to, like, adjust your lights or check a camera without even pausing what you're watching.
So connecting that to the bigger picture, this thing is clearly aimed at folks already in the Google ecosystem, right?
Totally. Smart home control, casting, it all fits.
And it's a box, not a stick. That's a key physical difference.
So what about user feedback? What are people saying who've actually bought it?
Well, a lot of people seem happy with the speed. They say apps run well, load fast, feels more responsive than older devices.
Okay, so the speed claims seem to hold up for some.
Yeah, an easy setup gets mentioned a lot, especially for those already using Google stuff. Some interesting points, too, like it playing nice with Sonos systems and even handling cloud gaming if you wire it up with Ethernet.
Ah, the Ethernet option. That's important. But it's not all positive, is it?
No, definitely not. The price is a big one, $99.99. A lot of reviews say that's just too much.
Like $50 too much was one quote, right?
Yeah.
And double the price of the previous one.
Exactly. And kind of adding insult to injury, sources say it doesn't even come with the HDMI cable you need.
Ouch.
Then there's mixed feedback on audio, some sync issues reported, though the voice features get praise. Same for streaming quality, some mention frame drops or jitter.
And the remote.
Yeah.
Even with the Find Me feature.
Some quirks there, too, like dedicated Netflix YouTube buttons you can't reprogram, and a few people thought the battery cover felt a bit cheap.
And the box form factor itself isn't for everyone. Some just prefer a hidden stick. Okay, so let's switch gears. The Roku Streaming Stick Plus 2025. How's Roku positioning this one?
Simplicity and value seem key. They call it an easy upgrade, lean hard on being America's #1 streaming platform, and really push the amount of free content.
Over 500 free live channels, the sources mentioned.
Yep. And technically, it also delivers 4K picture quality with vivid HDR color. Dolby Vision support is mentioned, too, for compatible TVs.
Which is great for picture quality.
Definitely. And the design philosophy here is totally different from Google's box. It's a compact stick.
Hides right behind the TV, plugs into HDMI.
Exactly, and often powers itself from the TV's USB, so fewer cables, clean look.
Okay.
The remote is also designed for simplicity, controls the Roku and your TV's power and volume. Less clutter. And they mention it's portable for travel.
And ecosystem compatibility. How does it play with others?
Seems pretty versatile, actually. Sources say it works with Alexa, Apple AirPlay, and HomeKit, Roku's own smart home stuff, and Google Home.
So broader compatibility than the Google device, maybe.
Oh. It appears that way, yeah. User feedback often mentions how easy it is to set up and use. The remote gets called intuitive.
And value.
Big point. People seem to see it as great value. One user specifically mentioned saving a lot each month compared to their old cable box fees.
Okay, so connecting that to the bigger picture, what are users saying about the core experience, the streaming itself?
Generally very positive, especially on picture quality. Reviews call it excellent, sharp 4K, vibrant visuals. Dolby Vision gets specific praise.
Smooth performance, no lag.
That's the common feedback, yeah. Smooth, quick loading apps. And they mention a neat feature called guest mode.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Lets visitors log into their own streaming accounts temporarily without messing up your settings or recommendations. Pretty smart.
That is clever. But like the Google streamer, there must be some downsides reported too.
Sure. Wi-Fi is one area with mixed reports. Some say it's solid, others mention connectivity problems, dropped signals.
Which could be crucial since it only uses Wi-Fi, right? No Ethernet port.
Correct. Strictly Wi-Fi. And reliability gets mixed feedback, too. Some users find them dependable for ages, others report they don't last as long or quality degrades over time.
Okay, so let's try and tie this all together. We've got two devices, both doing 4K, both with voice remotes, both generally seen as pretty quick and user-friendly.
Right, but the biggest split is that price. You've got the Roku around, what, $38.89, and the Google way up at $99.99.
So it's a massive difference, over $60.
Huge. And what you get for that extra money with Google seems to be the box form factor, that potential Ethernet port for wired stability, and the specified 32 GB of storage.
Whereas the Roku is cheaper, hides away, but relies purely on Wi-Fi and doesn't shout about its storage capacity in the same way.
And the smart home angle is different too. Google is all in on its own ecosystem with that dedicated home panel feature.
Right, while Roku plays nicer across different systems, Alexa, Google, Apple.
Exactly. Broader, maybe shallower integration compared to Google's deep dive into its own world.
So what does this mean for you, the person trying to decide? Well, if you're deep in the Google smart home world already, and you really want that Ethernet option, maybe for gaming or just guaranteed stability.
Yeah.
And you need lots of app storage. And you don't mind paying almost $100 for a little box.
Then the Google TV streamer seems like it's built for you, even with those reported quirks in audio or video for some users.
Yeah. But if affordability is your main driver.
Or if you just love the idea of the streamer being totally invisible behind the TV.
And you need it to work with whatever smart speaker you happen to have, whether it's Alexa or Google Assistant.
Then the Roku Streaming Stick Plus offers, well, incredible value. You just have to be okay with it being Wi-Fi only and be aware of those mixed reliability reports some users mentioned.
Ultimately, it really does boil down to what features you prioritize, which tech ecosystem you live in, and let's be real, how much you want to spend.
It's a great example of how manufacturers target different needs, isn't it? Even with something seemingly simple like a 4K streamer, there are real trade-offs being made.
Absolutely. To check out the latest prices and any deals on these, definitely look at the links we put in the description below.
And thank you for joining us for this deep dive on Tech Talk Central. We hope laying out the info from the sources helps you choose. If it did, please subscribe to the channel. We do lots more explorations like this into the tech shaping our lives.